Hello, hello. How is everyone doing this evening? I'm just waiting for program to open. We'll get right on going. How are y'all doing this evening? Y'all doing good? Having a good time? Having a good day? Yeah? We doing good? There we go. Audio would be a good thing. There we go. Now I can hear things. I like being able to hear things. It's good. Alright, ooh, we got some problems over here. Insufficient oxygen. By how much? Oh, by just a little bit. That's okay. So I changed the color profile of my desktop. You guys can't see it, but I can. Like, the dynamic range on these guys is so stinking cool. If you have HDR, I highly recommend making sure that you have it enabled. Ooh, I have tracking cookies on my PC. Oh no. I highly recommend you enable them because the color differentials are so cool. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. And I was just playing around with color settings. That's the only reason that I even got there. But yeah. But welcome to this little chill stream. Um, we'll start giving these guys a hand with some deodorant, duh. Because I mean, it's nice to have not have things just stink all the time. And it gives me a place to run power. And for you, I'll actually even put a transformer right here, so we can then run this guy straight down. Yeah, because then I can start putting things over here that are just part of that transformer. And I'd like this to get done sooner. And I'd like this to get done sooner. And that's unreachable for now, which is fine. Cool. Good. Good. Yeah, no face cam tonight. I'm just kind of having a chill stream. Definitely not trying to like be super, you know, I don't know, aggressive or into anything right now. I just really just wanted to relax and have a good time. Ooh, those oranges are bright. Oh, these guys are broken. And they need copper, which I am out of, which is also not great. That's gonna be unreachable. Yes, it is. Well, that's a problem. Yeah. Who is suffocating and why? Oh, you're down here. That's fine. That's just a little bit of junk. But I will put a carbon skimmer down here because, you know, as you do. Um, and I'm going to take the stuff from this carbon skimmer and just run it straight down because, again, as you do. We're going to deconstruct that guy. And then we are going to construct those. These guys all cleaned up. Too much liquid. I call bullshit. Yeah, it's nice having all that ice to dig out though. Because it just gives some ice for the icy fans and stuff. That's 63 something tons of ice. Sorry about that. I had a little sneezy sneeze I had to sneeze. There we go. Just keep that going. Get this all cleaned up. Get this all cleaned up. See, the biggest thing is we just kind of need to get stuff going in in terms of getting clean and getting everything ready. And what we might be able to do actually is put our battery banks up here because we're already running. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Building everything up here and then just moving those battery banks up. Like keeping the power generation down here, but moving the battery banks up because these guys produce a fuck ton of heat anyway. So do these. And having them next to each other is probably a bad idea. This is our saltwater area, so this is where all that salt water is going to go. Go. And all of this will get dug out. And this will have salt water. Yeah, obviously we'll be able to handle all the water down there, but salt water especially. Always take another electric slug, because these guys give... Oh, one of them died, he left meat. But they give good power, so it's good. And I know it looks like we're actually not in a good spot, but we're actually doing very well. Like, we've got good power. We've got good energy supply. We've got we've got a bunch of really good things set up for us. So even though it can be it can seem like we're chasing behind, we're actually not in that bad of a spot right now. There we go. And then we'll also make a fire pole over here to... Hello. Can I make a fire pole? Thank you. And then, of course, this gets its own little space so that we can put the natural gas stuff in there, and then that'll be another source of energy for us, which will be very nice to have. Hello, whoever just popped in, welcome to the stream, good to see you. Just having a chill little Oxygen Not Included stream this evening, no face cam or anything. Still kind of coming back from my hectic little weekend, so I'm just trying to kind of vibe a little bit. But welcome, glad you're here, glad to have you. Glad you could make it. Drop a hi in chat, drop a follow if you haven't. It's very nice to have you here, really appreciate it. There we go. Get that done. Buzz buzz, who's buzz buzzing me? Oh, I love spam bots. Oh, I love spam. Just random buzz buzz on the cell phone doesn't mean anything. We're still doing good on oxygen generation. We're still doing good on actually a lot of stuff. I'm rather happy with everything we've got. I don't need you guys. You can get off the schedule. But we are doing relatively well. Yeah, and I am gonna get rid of all of this, but I want to kind of get a little more set, because when I do that, it's gonna have to happen in one like fell swoop. Otherwise, we're gonna have a problem. So I think, because let's look at the temperature profiles. So everything up here actually is low temp. So if I give some tile and I go, let's say like here to keep the cold in, and then I do things like, let's do that, and I did too high, so that. To that, and I'll give myself one more, so we're actually increasing our power capacity, and I will put these guys up here, and these guys down here. Then, excuse me, this entire section can link up to itself. And I know it says I don't have enough materials, but what's going to happen is all of these are going to go away, which are going to give me materials. We're still in, oh, there we go. I was like, we're still a little bit in the negatives, it looks like, but there we go. We just picked some more up. And then put that there. And then we can dig out that, and all of this, and all of this. And then I can finish linking this power back up so that it's actually linked somewhere. Hello? Oh, it thinks that's occupied. Okay, well, we shall not occupy that space then. And now this all becomes a priority. And then this all goes away. Oops, not cancel. Deconstruct. 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 And all of that is a high priority as well. Because that's going to give me the stuff that I need to get this stuff built and blah blah blah. Yeah, I know it's scalding. But that's the whole point, is this is going to start cooling down. I'm actually going to make these priority 8, because that's how badly I need them done. There we go. Yes, I know you're suffocating. I'm sorry. I'm just surprised that these batteries are still going. I'm making these a 9. Then we're going to hit these down to a 6. Because at least then we have power. And then these can be a 5, because I don't need coal right now. Yeah, breathability is going down fast, and that's what I'm worried about, is I need to get this stuff up so that we can get So we can get these guys up again. So what's going to happen is we're going to very quickly start losing battery life and other things of the sort. So. As that is not something we want to happen. Okay, so those slugs are doing the little bit of job that they can, but it's not gonna get us anywhere to what we need to be as far as oxygen generation or any of that. So. Go. And these guys, yeah, they're gonna get a little bit warm, but for now, they're doing good. This will finally start cooling down because of these guys, I believe. Oh yeah, they're coming down. That's good. See, we are getting there, slowly but surely. And what we can do is we can get rid of all of that. And we can build we'll do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And we just need a regular pipe from here going into the original, insulated from the original to the secondary, insulated back down, then same thing here. Go. Go. And then that input will come from this guy. Actually, no, we'll put you this way. There we go. And then the power will be here. Go. Do it. Then these guys. Good, we're actually doing pretty good. Excuse me. Oh, hi, Human One. The game's going great. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Glad to have you back in chat. Very nice to have you here as always. Currently trying to keep ourselves from dying by boiling alive. We're fighting temperature. Good, good. Yes, you deserve all the vibes. You work very hard. So I hope you're sitting back and enjoying your Monday evening and able to get as much relaxation done as possible while getting your work done. It would be a very horrific death. Unfortunately, that's usually how it goes in this game. Oh no. Alright. Alright, the core temperature is finally starting to come down a little bit, which is good. Not enough, but a little bit. Those look good. We might actually, like, survive this. Oop. Who's suffocating? Travold? Why are you suffocating? Oh, because our guy down here isn't working. That's right. Because we have no algae. Need to go dig up some slime. Actually, I've got some algae right here I can dig up. That'll at least get us a little bit, and that'll get us a little bit. And then I should dig out all this too, just so that I have it. Are we ever gonna get that spacesuit mounted and put away? Because I need that spacesuit sooner rather than later. Got a little bit of slime working, that's good. And we're about to break up to the surface, I think. Yep, there's the regolith. So we'll actually be able to build a planetarium here soon. I hope. And we'll actually start doing our star exploration. Because they've got 3 planets within very close distance, and I mean, they've increased the size of the grid a little bit. Yeah, planetariums are cool. That's one of the fun things about this game, especially with the DLC they've added in. Is it used to be very much about just your planet and just your little rock, and then they started adding in more and more like travel and exploration, and so now you see there's this whole massive grid out here that we can actually explore. Now it's done again automatically. It's not like it's a manual exploration, but it makes for a very interesting way to gather new materials, and then you can teleport them back to your home base and hopefully keep your duplicates alive a little bit longer. Hopefully being the operative word there, because it usually does not happen. It is very neat. I very much enjoyed this game. This has always been one of my favorite time sinks. So and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll get back into streaming and I'll just, play the stuff that I want to play. And I was lucky enough to have you and OT jump in, and yeah. Actually been kind of relaxing to get back in and stream every now and then. It's just kind of nice to be able to do something that doesn't require as much thought. Aw, well, thank you. I appreciate you coming in from the tweet. It was very nice of you to be here. I do appreciate you stopping by whenever you do. It does mean a lot to me. Yes, absolutely. This is a very good game to decompress. Or decompose. If you watch Game Grumps at all, Danny's dad always mixes up the words decompress and decompose. And so now whenever somebody says decompress, all I can think of is decompose. It's a great game to sit back and just decompose. No big deal. Alright. You got all of this dirty water down here that needs to go over here. Actually, I could probably just dig this straight out, couldn't I? But then I would be digging into something that is 1500 degrees centigrade. I don't think that's a good idea. That might be a little bit toasty. I'll turn that back on, start working on my water filtration again. I really just need to let these guys catch up because they're a little bit behind in their work. Hey, Human One, I know you're doing stuff in the background, but Strawberry is here, and she would like to say hi to you, because she's a big fan of yours, too.
Hi.
Bye, love. Have fun. Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
Okay. Human One says hi! She's giggling and blushing. Oh yeah, she always has fun with Animal Crossing, although she gets angry. She will get angry at that game. I'm like, wait a minute, isn't this game supposed to be relaxing? And then she's like, yeah, but they don't sell the stuff for the right amount of bells, and it bugs me. And I'm like, okay. You're supposed to relax, enjoy, have fun. Oh, we're actually like under poopy water. We do not want to be under poopy water. Hurry up and filter, please. I do not want to die by poopy water. That is not a... She does have goals, yes. There are things to get done in Animal Crossing, and Tom Nook is getting in her way. Alright. I think... Are these actually, like, staying relatively cool? They are staying relatively cool. Yay! That makes me happy. Who should I get? The Menace, or the Murderer? Do I want a Menace or a Murderer? I think I'm actually gonna go with the Murderer. Let them get caught up with all this running around in the middle. Minecraft villager noises. I wonder... I think this is gonna be going for a bit. Alright. While these guys are catching up, I'm going to take a quick break and grab another beverage. I shall be back shortly.
Mic off. Mic on.
All right. Human one jamming out to the background music. Did anybody die while we were gone? No, but we have heat stroke. Oh no. Heat stroke is not a good thing. Hey there guys, welcome in chat. Thank you for stopping by the stream. If you want to stop by and say hi, thank you very, very much. Love to see you in chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you haven't been here before, my name is Sly Fox. I am obnoxious and disliked. No. Just chilling out with a little bit of some oxygen not included. Trying to prevent the heat death of the universe here. Thank you for stopping in. actually not doing too terrible as far as some of this goes. Oh. Thank you, Human One. That's very kind of you. You're pretty heckin' cool yourself, though, girly. Yes, Human One is also a streamer. Please go check her out if you've never heard of her. She is absolutely awesome. Hey, Human One. Absolutely a streamer worth checking out. As if my little 12 follower account means much, but but no, Human One is absolutely freaking awesome. I tune into her streams whenever I can, and I always highly recommend anybody else who can do the same. Hello. God, lag. Lag! Lag! It's even lagging on my side. Jesus. Can we just not with the poopy water? I'm kind of done with the whole poopy water thing. Like, I don't want any more poopy water. I just want the poopy water to go away. And we need to get this mined out so I can actually get the natural gas going, because that's actually a really good source of energy. How are we doing as far as healing goes? You're still in triage. Alright. And I think up here we can put some more storage, because once we start digging all of this out, it'll be nice for them to not have to run, you know, all the way down here to just drop stuff off. So we can put some more storage up there. We're working on building out the second set of apartments over here. So we'll have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll have just enough for 5 more apartments. Actually, I think I'm out of beds, aren't I? Should probably do that sooner rather than later. It's under furniture. There we go. Get another door in there. Make sure these guys can actually breathe, because oxygen is good. And as the game says, oxygen is not included. That was lame. I'm sorry that you had to hear that. If I made good jokes, I don't know, something would happen. Alright, so we got that. We should probably put another bathroom up here then. Because we've got what? How many showers? We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Got 21 showers for 36 duplicants. Yeah, let's bump the showers up a little bit, and then we'll fill the rest with. So, 2, 3, 4. So not super high number of showers, but enough. And then over here, we can put the next bathroom, which means I can put you there, and 1 sink. Where's my sink? It's under medicine. There we go. And then I can seal all this off so it actually gets the room bonus. Because if you don't seal it off, you don't get the bonus, and if you don't get the bonus, there's no point in making a room. For those of you who have not played Oxygen Not Included, the entire thing here is that you're trying to balance out survivability, morale, and overall, you know, you're trying to be able to explore not only the area that you're in, but continue to live while your resources are ever dwindling. So you have to adapt, and you have to be able to find new ways to get, you know, power, water, electricity. Electricity and power are the same thing. I don't know why I said that twice. Oxygen, because there's a finite amount of every resource. So you have to be able to use things to translate. Like I have my HVAC units up here that are trying to keep everything relatively cool, because as I was saying before, we've got heat problems, which is what this overlay is looking at. So I've got 2 little icy fans here that are like manual AC. Very inefficient, but very cold. Got another one right over here. We've got our oxygen map, so anything that's red is not breathable. Anything that's, you know, light blue is very breathable, so it's a spectrum. Um, so we're just like working this whole thing, trying to make it work to our favor. And I need oxygen up here, so I'm gonna fix this really fast. Because not having oxygen where you're trying to do work is a bad thing. So let's make them get that done, please. Thank you. I could put another bathroom right here, actually. Well, no, I can't because I don't have enough height. Oh, I do. It's gonna be a little cramped, though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Could do another mess hall. But these are already... I could do that. Yeah. I'll chill on the building for now. I'll give them a little bit of time to catch up because we need all of that. We need to be able to catch up. We need the oxygen. We need a bunch of things. So for now, I'm just gonna let them work. You gotta work. You gotta work. All right, what do we got? We got interior decorator, green thumb, biohazardous, and nyctophobic. Actually, nyctophobic might be good because we have too much light because of all the little dandelion dudes anyway. So let's keep that going. And there's always poopy water. Why is there always poopy water? I'm so tired of poopy water. You know, if we have one more viewer stop in, this is the highest number of viewers I've ever had in a single live stream. It's pretty cool. Well, not counting, like, me testing out my equipment and stuff, because that doesn't count. But, like, having one more person in here, if I have 4 unique viewers, that would be the most I've ever had in a single live stream. So, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate it. Like, that's really cool that there's 3 of you in here right now. Like, I am blown away that 3 people are spending their time with me. Absolutely blown away. You guys are all incredible. Thank you very much for being here. Oh, okay. Sorry, I had to have a little burpy burp there for a second, so I wanted to make sure I was muted. Up, and there we go. We got viewer number 4. Oh my gosh, welcome. Welcome to the stream. That is so stinking awesome. I'm glad you're here. That is the most amount of viewers we've ever had in a single stream. Thank you all for being here. The 4 of you are amazing. I love you all. You are so cool. That makes me happy. That makes me a little giggly bitch. Let's go! Yeah, like as OT and Human One like to say, let's get some hypes in chat. No, I don't have that like kind of persona to say stuff like that, but I totally do appreciate you all being here. This is absolutely incredible that there are 4 of you in chat or in the stream right now. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you for sitting here watching me play a game that will slowly drive me mad. The funny thing is, like, this seems like a very calm game, and it is. Once you get to the point where things start falling apart, it becomes a cascade of failure, and it is a nice cozy vibe for now. Once things start falling apart, it becomes like this cascade of failure, and it becomes like one of the most stressful games to play because, like, I've gotten up to having close to 100 duplicates before. They've slowed down the generation rate since then, but like in the earlier versions of this game, it didn't take quite so long to get new duplicates, and so I've gotten up to where I have 100 people running around this map and trying to orchestrate all of that. And obviously, the more people you have, the faster you run out of resources, and when you start running out of things, like completely, like not having any water, not having any you know, oxygen at all, and having no way to make it, oh my god, this game becomes so hectic. Like, you start making things like priority 9s, which makes your duplicants extremely stressed, because you're like, do this now, do it now, or you're gonna die, and then they start running around trying to do what you ask them to do, but that means they can't do their other duties, so that means they can't, you know, produce power or produce oxygen, and oh my gosh, it becomes an absolute madhouse. I've actually gotten pretty lucky with RNG in this game with how my area was laid out with things that can produce oxygen and have like backup oxygen supplies and backup water supplies. Like usually by now, like, cause what are we? We're 253 days in on this. Usually by now I would have had to start processing salt water, which is extremely power inefficient. And right now I don't have to process salt water. I'm still processing like regular water. We have gotten to doing some poopy water processing, but that was more to keep the poopy water levels down than it was to keep this full. Because like even this like relatively small water reservoir, like I've got 15.8 tons of water easily accessible right here. Even that's not a huge amount of water. I think each duplicate uses 10 kilos a day by themselves, which is not realistic. I don't know if anybody could drink 10 kilos of water in a day. That's 10 liters, like, that's a lot. Are we still doing good on temp? Oh wow, it's actually getting colder. Oh, because we dug it out, so there's more space for, there's more power, that's right. I'm like, well, that's nice. I like when hot things get cold, because it means they work better. Anybody who works in the tech field like I do, it's like, oh yeah, you want your computers to be as cold as possible. I say as I'm sitting in a room that does not have air conditioning in it, running a very high-end computer, and that makes me very upset, but that's okay. I have air conditioning coming in shortly, hopefully. It's an interesting thing about having AC installed to a house. I don't know if you guys have ever had an AC unit put in. They have to turn off power to like the entire house because they have to upgrade my grid or upgrade my like my little power box. It's such an interesting thing to have to upgrade like an entire thing because they have to turn off power to like the whole house, like not just like, you know, flipping a few switches. Like they actually have to like go to the city and turn off my power on the city side so that they can run all these new lines and stuff for the AC units and everything. It's like, oh wow, that's pretty intense. So I'm gonna be like completely without power for a day. But then I will have AC, and then once I have AC, I will actually be able to not be dying of heat stroke, which is great. Because I don't like hot. I am a winter person through and through. I absolutely love winter. I am not a summer person. Anything above, you know, 80 Fahrenheit, and I am absolutely upset. Alrighty. Where are we at? We still doing good. Our food went down a little bit. Our number of crops has gone down a little bit. We're still one bed short. So these can start getting built out. Go prioritize that a little bit just so that we get the AC is nice. Yes, AC is very nice. This is the first house that I've lived in that has only had heat. I was lucky enough that the apartments that I lived in before I bought my first house, but the apartments that I lived in had AC as well, which in some places is rare. Luckily, in the ones that I had, they had actual AC and not just forced air. Um, but yeah, in this house, because it's an older house, so even though it's a nice space upgrade, the house itself is a little bit older. They had fans, but not AC. They had a furnace, so I have heat, but I don't have AC. So getting an AC unit put in is pretty cool. It's my first time I've had to buy an AC unit from scratch, though. It's also the reason I had to slow down my giving to Human 1 and OT, because AC units are also extremely expensive. So I couldn't just throw money at Human 1 and OT like I like to do. Although I did like discovering that if you're watching streams on a PC, you have the ability to do subs 100 at a time, as opposed to 50 at a time on mobile. AC's it's already paid for, Human One. Don't worry. Like it's done and paid for. I'm just saying that's why like the last couple of streams that you guys have done, I haven't been able to like go as crazy as usual. Because I had to pay for the AC. So I've had to moderate my crazy, just so that I would be able to afford that AC, because it was very expensive. But no, like it's paid for. Don't worry, it's taken care of. I appreciate the concern, but trust me, it's taken care of. Don't give me the pointy finger of death. That's I need an I'm watching you emote with like the 2 fingers in and 2 fingers out. I'm watching you. I actually have a artist working on emotes for me right now, so when she gets those done, hopefully I'll be able to get those into the channel. I actually do have all of my alerts set up now, which I didn't have before, because so fun fact, when I was back doing YouTube as a quote-unquote job, OBS was like the gold standard. Slobs didn't exist yet, or Sobs, what are you gonna call it? Streamlabs didn't exist yet. Right, that would be a fun emote. Just I'm watching you. But yeah, Streamlabs didn't exist yet, and so like when you were doing alerts and stuff, it all had to be like by plugins and everything else. So I switched actually 4 or 5 days ago from OBS to Streamlabs, and so I've had to I rebuilt all of my stuff back in. That was part of the test stream on whatever day that was, Saturday or Friday night. But I actually have alerts built in now, so all those fun little bells and whistles that all of you professional streamers actually have. So like follow notifications and everything else. Although on this one I only have the alert box. I don't have chat on just because this game is too hectic. But yeah, it was fun actually getting to rebuild these things and actually see them like in action and be able to like test them out. I actually really enjoy all like those cool little things that, yeah, I don't know. They make streams more fun, in my opinion. Because then like when people come in and actually, subscribe or follow, it's like it's a huge honor for somebody to come in and follow the channel. So I like being able to provide like notifications, so that the people who do come and join are able to get that little hit of dopamine. Yeah, they're very fun to get set up and running. And I feel like it helps like promote the community too. Like I know that's like kind of like the point, but I feel like they help people feel like they've done something, because they have. It's a big deal for somebody to come and follow the channel. So I really appreciate those of you who have. Like I don't want to undersell how much I really appreciate those of you that have come to follow the channel. It's a really big deal, especially for those of us who are extremely small. Not to discount following for larger streamers, but obviously those streamers that are out there that have a lot more followers are doing this professionally. Now, for those of us who aren't doing this professionally and just doing this for the giggles, having people drop in by the stream is awesome, and I really appreciate you guys being here and just, So I wanted to be able to give something back, even if it's something small, just like an alert or something, just so that you know you made an impact, because you did. And I know you know that, Human One, because you've been through all of this. I'm kind of sad I actually didn't get to see like you and OT kind of like grow. I would have loved to have been around with your guys' streams from the beginning. I think that would have been really, really cool. But I'm here now. That's what matters. Same thing with Markiplier. Like I started watching Markiplier, I don't know, when I was in college, so 2011, 2012. So I've only been watching Markiplier for, yeah, I guess 10 years, because he started in 2012. So I started watching him about when he started getting big. So it was an interesting thing to watch Mark kind of go from, because I think I jumped in like the 600,000s maybe, or maybe the 500,000s, and now he's at the tens of millions. It's like, that's insane. I can't imagine having a population of a city following you. Like that's got to be absolutely crazy. And I mean, Human One and OT are kind of getting into the same boat. You guys are getting up there. OT's quickly approaching, what? Are they at 1 million yet? I don't even know. I'd have to go look. But I know that you guys are kersploding as you deserve, because your content is amazing and worth the watch. Watching OT starting out helped you. No, I totally hear that. OT has had like a great, it looks like a great rise. I mean, again, I started watching OT stuff relatively recently, like within the last year. So just from what I've seen, OT is a fantastic streamer, and so are you. You are a fantastic streamer as well, Human One. It's my pleasure to be able to watch you guys. Um, but yeah, watching people grow like that, just watching streamers grow in general is so cool. 630,000. Wow. Yeah. Like I can't imagine. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Like, I mean, when I stopped, my channel was just past 100. I had just crossed into the 3 digits. Um, but yeah, 630K. You guys are awesome. Like, congratulations to both of you for being great, because you're fun to watch. So you totally deserve it. And you're very welcome. I'm sorry I'm delayed on reading chat. I am like balancing like 3 things at once right now. Part of the reason I don't have my camera on tonight, actually. A, because I look like crap, and B, I haven't showered in a day because I've been busy. So I just kind of vibing. But also just because I'm looking at 3 different screens at the same time, trying to balance everything. So if I'm a little bit slow reading chat or responding to anybody at all, I do apologize. But no, you are very welcome, and yeah, you guys are awesome. And the other 2 of you that are here in the stream, you guys are awesome too. Like, I know Human One is chatting me up in chat right now, but please, if you want to say hi, like, absolutely, um, drop down in chat, like, leave a hi, leave a follow. Like, I'd love to hear from you. Um, I might sound scary. I promise I'm not. I don't think I am anyway. I don't even know if I sound scary, so I don't even know if that's a true statement. But like, yeah, like I appreciate you guys being here, even if you're not chatting. But like, please don't be afraid of dropping a hi in chat or a follow or anything. Like, I appreciate you guys being here. So thank you, thank you. Yeah, it is a lot of multitasking. That's why I kind of do and kind of don't feel bad when you're playing Fortnite and I blow up your stream with uh, subs or gifts or something, because it's kind of funny to to watch you be in the middle of a battle and then be like, oh crap, I'm supposed to respond to that. It's like, no, you don't have to respond. If I'm, at least for me, if I'm giving gifts, I'm just giving the gifts because I feel like you guys deserve the gifts. I don't necessarily need a response from you, especially if you're in the middle of a Fortnite battle. Although that clip of you fighting, who was it, Salty? Was it Salty? Your head explodes. I saw that clip of you fighting. I forget who it was. It was either Salty or somebody else, but it was really funny just watching you knock out 2 of your teammates or your your friends at the same time. That was pretty fun. I don't normally watch like the little 60-second clips very often, but seeing them come around every now and then. Shiny and Kite. Yes, that's what it was. Yep. Yeah. Nope. It was absolutely hilarious. I loved that. That was awesome. I don't usually watch the short little clips, but that one caught my eye, so I watched it a couple times. Shiny and Kite are your mods. That's right. I've seen Shiny around. They actually dropped a follow over here. A couple, was it 4 days ago? They dropped a follow here, so I appreciate them coming over to follow. But yeah, no, I've talked to Shiny a little bit just in your chat. Um, uh, and yeah, no, they seem like an absolutely awesome person. So does Kite. I've talked to Kite a little bit too in your chat. But yeah, it's absolutely awesome. You have some very good mods. So does OT. You guys are all amazing. Makes for a very fun stream. Except for when you tell me I have to go sit in the corner. He's such a kind and sweet bean. Yeah, Shiny's a good bean. Shiny, if you're watching this ever post-recording, just I want you to know that I think you're a sweet bean too. They are all wonderful. Yes, they are absolutely are wonderful.